Hey y'all, Lisa Van Ness here, and today I am joined by two of my awesome customers, and one from the Dallas area, Frisco, and one from my hometown, Fort Smith, Arkansas, and we're going to talk pens. So, Mike, if you want to tell us a little bit about your favorite pens and your favorite inks.
I think I first got my start. My dad gave me his original Parker 51 set from when he was in school, and I was just fascinated by it, and so I desperately wanted to write with it, and so I actually had it repaired so I could write with them. And once I did, I just kind of fell in love with fountain pens, and now that's exclusively what I use.
So when was that?
That was back in middle school.
Oh, wow. Okay. We won't say what year that would have been.
quite a bit ago, but it was after high school when I found them again and realized I still wanted to continue writing with them.
Okay.
And so far as inks, I have enjoyed trying all the different inks that you have here, and the Diatramentis. I've enjoyed those. I've enjoyed experimenting with the new shimmer inks that have been coming out, and just finding which ones work well with our pens. And I love vintage pens, and so I don't use them in them, so that's why I brought my more modern ones today.
So you have an interesting vintage pen story that I was a teeny weeny bit of a part of, and so let's talk about your 67-cent pen.
Yeah, I enjoy going to estate sales and antique stores, and I'm always on the lookout for vintage fountain pens because that's really what I enjoy using. And I encountered a cup full of vintage fountain pens, and I asked how much they were, and the store owner told me, and I just decided to buy them all. And so afterwards I found out that they averaged about 67 cents each. But several of the pens were actually quite valuable. I've traded some of them for Omega watches, and one of them was a really beautiful Waterman Ideal in cardinal red, which is a very rare color, as I found out. I did not know much about it.
We found out together.
With a beautiful flex nib, size 58, which is a rare size. It's a large pen for the time period. And your friend was a
Fern, who's been on the videos.
Yeah.
He offered you $700 for it.
Yeah, so that 67-cent pen was actually worth quite a bit more than that. So
I never get that lucky.
Me neither.
But I still have the pen, and I enjoy it. At least looking at it. At least
Fern told you no, don't sell it,
Yeah.
keep it. But if you want to sell it to me.
Yeah.
And he has a huge collection, so that was a pretty cool thing. And that happened at the Dallas show.
Yeah.
So that was in 2017. No, 2016 at the Dallas show.
2 years now.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. That's amazing. So, we can talk to you as well.
Okay.
So,
I first fell in love with fountain pens when I was I was probably 10 or 11. My grandmother took me to a calligraphy class, and I just had this cheap little plastic purple and pink fountain pen, and that's when I fell in love with them, and so I've been
playing with them ever since.
Ever since, yes.
And the audience doesn't know, but I know that your fascination lies with shimmer.
I love anything glitter. So yes, definitely like shimmer. This one's my favorite. This is the magenta red copper
From Diatramentis.
Diatramentis, yeah.
And it's a cool contrast that you have going. You've got it in the Twisby,
Yes,
that lime
I have
green,
it
and then
in
the
my
magenta
Twisby.
red.
Actually, I need to fill it up and get kind of low.
We played with that today. It's a fun
Yeah.
pen. We also
It
cleaned
is a
it
fun
today.
pen. Yes, it needed to be cleaned. It was pretty dirty.
That is a
But
drawback
it's
to
already
shimmer.
getting, yeah.
Reclogged.
Yeah.
But now you know how to.
Yeah, now I know how to clean it.
And the feed's been improved.
Yes, the feed has been improved. It's very
Sometimes
pretty.
that has to happen. So, everyday carries that you would use at work?
This is everyday carry, this Twisby, and then my Namiki Decimo.
And what nib size do you have in your Decimo?
This is a bold,
Okay.
and then this is an italic.
Yeah, it's like a 1.1 or 1.5. I can't
Yes,
remember.
and I actually carry these two daily.
Okay.
Yeah, these four go in my purse.
So it looks like you're drawn to pinks.
Yes, pink is my favorite color. Yes.
So your favorite inks are shimmers, and you have some diatramentus. Do you have a favorite brand in general, or do you it's just shimmers?
I bought the diamine today, so I haven't got to use that yet. But it's pretty much the diamantus is all I have right now. But I did buy it today in the gold black one, the black.
Black velvet.
Yes,
No.
black velvet
Yeah.
with the gold. I did buy that today.
Awesome.
So.
And then you have some Irijuzukus,
Oh, yes.
the mini sets that are super fun.
Those are pretty. Two
Those
different colors. This one's kind of a teal.
That's cute.
This one's a blue black, and then this one's an orange.
Like an orangey red.
Orangey red, yeah. That's very pretty.
So you guys have been to several pen shows. Tell us what you like, what drew you to come, one, to a pen store, and two, what you like about pen shows.
I think, having looked for pen stores throughout the country, that you probably have the best pen store that I've been to.
Yay!
So it's always been worth the drive. It lets me see my cousin,
Yeah.
and who enjoys the same things that
Yes,
I do.
yes.
We get to see you, and of course, your service has always been outstanding.
Thank
here,
you.
and I'm willing to drive someplace when I can get good service. And then
Yeah.
your selection is amazing. You have things that I can't find anywhere. So.
Yeah, you do have a 4-hour drive whether you go down south or go north.
Right.
Like, there's no stores in Dallas,
No,
which
not
amazes
anymore,
me.
yeah.
Right.
Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
There
meet
used
you
to be one in downtown Dallas.
in the Galleria. But
There
they
was
closed
Paradise?
Yeah.
Yes,
And they've gone.
they closed down.
Yeah.
But I thought there was a shop over.
Been a while.
Yeah, it's been a
long
while.
And I went to a
Yeah.
pen store in New Mexico in
Oh.
Santa Fe.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that was a nice little store. But your inventory here is just amazing.
A little bit bigger.
And it's closer. So,
Definitely closer than New Mexico.
but I have found that most pen store owners tend to be really nice and
Yes.
very helpful, and like yourself.
Well, we're mom and pop stores, you know, most any small business that you go to is, you know, we're just
More
regular people.
personable.
Yeah, well, and you
We're
value
also trying to
customer
survive.
service. So, but
And we like what we do, you know, that makes a difference.
And we can tell, and it really does make a big difference. like
Today
you
we
said.
had a good time.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did have a
I-
good day. I was glad we were able to come.
This was a new adventure, having a little pen meetup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
and,
was fun.
And the people in this, I don't know what you call this world, but the pen world.
Our little niche community.
Yeah, they're just very friendly, very open, very warm, very helpful.
There was a lot of
Very
pen sharing that went on today.
Yes, I tried so many people's pens. It was very exciting to get to try new
Trying
pens
everything
that
from
you've
a
seen.
Yeah.
$5 pen to
Yes.
a $500 pen.
Actually, that one pen,
Coned.
Oh yeah, well that was
that
nice.
one was amazing. But that one pen that she got in China that cost like 65 cents.
Oh,
The bear.
the pen, the
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
It's a different world there too, and she's about to go back to China, so we have, of course, a list for her.
Oh, good.
Hopefully she'll come
Yay.
back.
I can't wait.
So you've
see
gone
what
to the
she
Dallas show, and you've gone to the Arkansas show. So what draws you, like what leads you to keep going back to shows?
just seeing the new things that come out, and then myself, I like vintage pens, and so I'm always on the lookout for new vintage pens.
And Dallas is definitely a big show, so you get to.
Yeah,
Yes.
and she and I have
Yes.
talked about traveling to St. Louis maybe, or you wanted to go to Chicago.
I want to go to Chicago.
Chicago's
Pen Show.
fun.
And you said
That's the
San Francisco.
vintage place.
Yeah.
Did you know they have a pen show in Australia?
No.
Yes, they do.
So,
Something to think about.
Yeah.
it lets us get a chance to travel to
And
places.
then, did you go to one in San Francisco?
I'd love the San Francisco show.
I would like
It's
to
in
do
August.
that. Yeah, that would
Yes,
be nice.
it's amazing. It's the very end of August. DC is at the beginning of August. San Francisco is at the end of August. So I get to cover both coasts
Oh,
in the month of August.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
I'll be tired.
Yeah.
And then September is Dallas, so it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
4 hours. Thank goodness it's only a 4-hour drive.
Well, now that I'm retired, I have a little more time to do that.
That's
so.
true.
Yeah.
And San Francisco is probably, it's definitely my top 2, but it's probably my favorite.
Really?
So
Let's
they
do
make
that.
it.
I
You
think
totally
we need
should.
to go to San Francisco.
Even Mike has fun. You know, like my Mike is so introverted. He loves that show and wants to go back and
Yeah.
talks about it. So for
Okay.
him to be
We
excited,
got to go there.
Okay. I'm happy
They
to
had
do
music
that.
at night too.
Really?
Like they had band at night. So
Oh, fun.
drinks and a band. And, it's like pins 24/7.
Oh, that's amazing.
And there was some really cool things. We've got off topic in this, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter, I guess, because I wanted San Fran anyway. But they had like this Japanese artist there, and to me, it looked like a mop. Like it was so big,
Oh,
and she
my
was
goodness.
like it was this huge
Yeah,
paper.
Oh, I've seen
yeah.
that,
Okay, it was just like
That was probably
just
amazing.
that was super cool. And then they had like this paper testing thing at night, and it was just continuous.
Yeah, and I think that's what I would enjoy.
So we
more,
as
too.
vendors got to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times during the day we don't
Right.
really get to go.
Right.
Like in Dallas, I don't have time to go. It's like between the hours of 4 and 5, right when everybody's packing up, we can run around and try to find pins. Because I
Yeah.
like to shop with Tim Pearson.
Yeah.
I'm like, would you help me a pin?
Yeah.
And run back at the end. Where in San Fran, because it was like people were letting you play at night, it was crazy. It was
Well, we
crazy.
have to check that out.
Yeah, I think so.
Plus, it's San Fran.
I've never been there.
I've never been there either.
When it's 110 here, it's like 60 there.
Wow.
Can handle
We
that.
needed jackets at night,
Yeah, wow.
which is what I needed when I just was in Seattle and I needed it there too. But it was, you have to start looking at the temperatures.
Well, that's the one good thing. The pen shows give us a chance, an opportunity to go travel.
And you can go to
And meet new
Japantown, which
people.
was amazing there in San Fran.
Oh, I bet.
We went and saw, I forgot, it's the island where
Alcatraz.
yes. Like, and I went to
bet that was
Alcatraz.
neat.
And you had to get tickets like in advance.
I bet that
Probably
was
shouldn't be videoing this.
neat.
Okay, y'all. We appreciate these two lovely people taking their afternoon time with us and allowing me to interview them. If you have any questions for them, feel free to email us or comment below on the YouTube video. And subscribe to our channel so that you can see more videos with regular folks.
Yay.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.